Hello everyone, friends of dogs, dogs who may be friends, and dogs that may be watching this video. This is OLB One Lucky Bullet, here with a quick review of Fortnite 80s Edition. What? Hang on a second. What do you mean this isn't Fortnite 80s Edition? Radical Heights? The fuck is that? Cliff Bleszinski? Alright, let's start again. Everyone, so breaking news, apparently this is actually Radical Heights, a early access game on Steam, which just came out Tuesday, which kind of blindsided everybody because they made the announcement just a couple days ago that they were working on someone, and apparently this game, what is here, was made in 5 months, and I'm sure you can honestly play the game and tell that it was made in 5 months. So basically this is just another battle royale game with an 80s theme vibe, kind of trying to cash in on the PUBG Fortnite battle royale craze that's sweeping the nation right now. Apparently, I'm sure we've got some stupid emotes and dances in here to go along with it. It plays very similar. It's 100 players, solo or duo. 2-player squads. Here we are. We're trying this out. We're playing this, and it's kind of janky, kind of junky. It took me forever to get this thing up and running properly. Because even, going with their auto detect settings, everything was transferred over to Ultra for my rig, and the game would just do some bizarre and crazy things where the title screen and the actual game were flashing these green bars and kind of nauseating, headache-inducing stuff. So I would have to go back into the options again, change the settings, and then go back down to auto detect to get it to actually run right. And as you saw in the earlier clip, for some reason it put it in Windows mode, ran that way, then it put it in it put it back in full screen. So I don't really understand what it was trying to do, but obviously, like I said, the game is early access, so what are you supposed to do? Right now it's free, or you can buy the Founders Pack for $14.99 and get all the DLC. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't buy the Founders Pack. I'm not buying that shit. Nobody asked for this game and nobody wanted it. Anyone that can sit here and say that this game is actually a great alternative to Fortnite or PUBG is fooling themselves, because this game is a blatant cash grab. It is a cash grab 100%. That is all it is. It is just trying to capitalize on it in the same vein that Lawbreakers, which was Boss Key's game that came out last year, tried to capitalize on Overwatch, and it kind of failed there. So I wasn't the biggest fan of Lawbreakers. A couple of my friends, Clear Corpse and Midius Rav, were. They really liked it, and we messed around on it a little bit on the PS4, and they played it tremendously, but I didn't like it. I considered it just a poor man's Overwatch, and that's really what it was. And the player count spoke for itself. I mean, the game died, literally within a couple weeks, and it's, I think the last player count on Steam was 1. So, take that for what you want to take it. The cosmetics are the main thing in this Radical Heights game. It tries so hard to be edgy, to be cool, to really want you to feel that 80s vibe, and it actually comes off kind of more annoying than anything. It's not that time anymore. This game maybe would have been awesome back in the day when Duke Nukem was around, and this kind of style, this kind of grunge and kind of edgy look was all the rave then, but it's not now. We can see that you went with the colorful, art style of Fortnite, but your game, runs like an elderly man with a seizure. It's just fucking horrible. The controls are slop. I don't understand why, you know, you could screw up a WASP command on your keyboard. Granted, you gave me customizable keys, but, you know, the default settings are shit. And then I plug in a controller, and, you know, all of a sudden you decide that my right bumper and left bumper should be used to fucking adjust my reticule, which is the dumbest shit ever. I don't understand that. You know, sometimes you'll hit a button on your controller and it brings up a fucking menu, and it says to hold, you know, your triangle button or your Y button down to get rid of it. Like, case in point, right here, hold it down to get rid of it, and then you do, and it doesn't fucking go away. You end up having to take and move the mouse around and try to hit this to close that, and then you have to hit the fucking tab button to close that down, which I don't even understand how you fuck that up, but you do. And, you know, like I said, it goes back to basically, here's a game, we see the potential for a battle royale game. You know, let's just cash in on it real quick. Let's throw some shit together, pump it out to early access, and pray to God nobody realizes that they can play Fortnite for free. Like, literally, you can play Fortnite for free, which is, ironically enough, Epic Games makes Fortnite, which is the same fucking studio that Cliff Bleszinski helped put on the map. You know, not so much put them on the map, you know, like they weren't known, because obviously they were for other things, but, you know, really made them a household name with the help that he did on, you know, Jazz Jackrabbit, Unreal Tournament, Gears of War. You know, a lot of good games there, but then all of a sudden, you know, he retires, comes back with a shithole of a game named Lawbreakers, which nobody gave two fucks about, and everybody knew it was going to fail from the start. And, you know, once that game failed, so, you know, instead of going back to the drawing board and saying, hey, what can we do to make a good game, an original game, like we did with Gears, like we did it with Unreal, you know, what can we do? Somebody stands up and says, I got it. I got the perfect idea. We're going to make a battle royale game in the same vein as PUBG and Fortnite. We're even going to make it fucking look similar to Fortnite, but we want it to play like dog shit. This fucking sounds good to me. You can't even walk across the street without your fucking character getting stuck on the sidewalk, and you have to push the jump button just to step up on a curb, which I don't even know how the hell, you know, they didn't realize that. I mean, I get it. You got to cut the game some slack because it is in early access. I understand that. And they're saying that the 1.0 version will be out in early 2019. You know, they're talking about releasing it on the Xbox One and the PS4. Hey, good for you, because you're going to need all the money you can get. But if I was a betting man, I wouldn't buy this piece of shit. I could tell you that right now. I would not sink any money into it. Not when you can actually get a way better game for free. Or if you want to get an even, you know, better game or equal game, you know, just with a different style, you can spend the, you know, $20 or $30 and get PUBG that everybody plays. You know, everybody plays Fortnite, everybody plays PUBG. You know, nobody is going to be playing this game within a month or two. The only reason why this game's getting anything right now is simply because the Fortnite servers were down today for maintenance. So people were looking for something else to play. The fucking microtransactions in this game already, as you can tell, are shit. You got to have gems to buy anything. So what the fuck purpose does the cash serve? Why am I trying to get cash? Oh, I know. So that at the beginning of every game, I can stockpile my cash, become super overpowered, and hopefully get a fuckload of kills right off the bat, or get corner shot like I did in my very first match, you know, by some fucktard hiding around the corner and die, you know, and lose all my cash. Fuck this game. What a piece of shit.